We have not decided on whether he is a living being or not. Hey guys, I'm the Pixel Doctor.
And Fexic.
I legally declare this thing not living.
Okay, well, if you ignore for a minute the fact that he's quite literally a cloud of ones and zeros, like, put yourself in the place of your character.
Well, then I should be working him harder.
I honestly don't think you would.
This thing needs to become an icon.
If you were in the position of your character, I think you would express a little bit of leniency.
I'd be concerned why I have this giant dinosaur thing. Well, I guess it's fine in their world. Oh, yeah, that's right. We have no money.
You blew it all on that iron ball.
Just gonna go for this. No.
If that's the case, you might want to try just going for one of the secret spots.
It's one of the secret ones, you think?
Yeah. Might as well try for a bit or a saucer stone piece. Damn it.
Honestly, it's only 10 gold. Well, at least we came out with a profit.
Yeah, I was gonna say, technically you made money from this venture.
Man, you just don't ever get forward and everything. At least Rudy got that pretty often.
It'll cycle around.
Alright, let's see. So we have... They want to participate in this Oasis Cup just to try to get some money.
I think you can afford another week or month or two of feed. Because you're going to be participating in the fest, aren't you?
This fest?
Yeah.
I guess I could. I wasn't planning on it, to be honest. But if he's getting too strong for this, we might as well. Oh no, sorry. We really need those other areas though. So at least we got the desert, but at the moment that doesn't really help us. Don't want to sack our power. Oh wait. Yeah, actually that's what I wanted to do. I hit... Whew. Alright. Alright, so now let's go into the tournament. And just see how we do.
I think we can pull this off.
Maybe. Now it sells back. And Pururu. The two things that we've lost to.
Of course.
And we start right off with one of them. Oh, he backed out.
I guess it was just an RNG that he didn't take last time.
And he lost, too. This person wanted... Yep, this person also backed out. I mean, whatever. I'll take it.
Yeah. No skin off your nose.
Yeah. Another one back out. And just like that, we're already the favorite to win. Oh, Noncella just got wiped out by Pururu.
Yeah, those gels are pretty hefty.
Oh, this person didn't back out, though. Oh, it's...
He's about to wish he had.
These things have never done well against us.
Yeah, I don't think there's a single Octopi that's ever given you trouble.
I think just the one that was in, like, B rank. I think that's the only one. Oh, you son of a bitch. When you push it, its eyes bulge out of its head.
Yeah, it's a
I didn't.
freaky monster.
Yeah, I didn't notice that.
That and the multi-part chickens they do that.
You mean a cheeseburger?
The cheeseburger, yes.
Alright, we didn't knock him out, but we left a message.
It's still pretty good.
I think I said it the first time. I don't remember. But this place looks like Kami's Lookout.
The only reference we made was that the shrine for regeneration looks like the time chamber.
That's what I thought. I remember. I thought that's the time chamber. But I was like, nah, this place just kind of looks like Kami's Lookout with all the like gazebo-looking things sitting around here.
Yeah.
Next match, it literally does not matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You can't lose.
Yeah, no, you got this.
Oh, it's her. She's got her new monster. Oh.
Sassy librarian kitty.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Oh, instantly.
It's like if Bill from Pokemon got a little in over his head and like turned into a mad scientist and put Lorelei and a Meowth in the teleporter.
Oh god. Poor Lorelei. Yeah. I have to say that your last monster was worse.
Yeah, this cat's no Torp.
Yeah, Torp was Notorpius. Notorp didn't work. I tried.
No? No Torpius works.
Alright. Yeah, my execution failed though.
You hesitated, that's all it was.
No, I stuttered.
You know who else has a stutter? Samuel L. Jackson, and he makes it work.
Does he actually?
Yes. Believe it or not, he actually learned to overcome his stutter through therapeutic use of the word motherfucker.
Interesting. Well, another message was sent, so.
And apparently, due to a speech impediment, James Earl Jones did not talk until he was a young adult.
Did you ever see The King's Speech?
Yes.
Good movie.
Agreed.
I just thought that was relevant to the conversation.
Mm-hmm.
I showed Asher that movie recently. Because it was on Netflix.
Because you also watched V for Vendetta recently too, didn't you?
Like, I watched it last year, yeah, for the first time. It was still in Florida. I think it was in February. I want to say it was in February.
I really need to loan you the graphic novel version of that at some point.
You can probably find them online, honestly.
Probably, but at least with, well, you know what? Yeah, that's fine.
It would just be easier that way if I could find them.
Yeah, that works. I'm one of those guys who enjoys owning physical copies of things.
I do too, but it's just easier that way. Oh yeah, it doesn't care. I forgot. He was too strong. Oh, he's maturing. I think it's January. I'm gonna be sad when Kermit dies.
Yeah. By process of elimination, we'll actually have to use Danny DeVito after that.
Or hopefully something new by that point.
All depends on what you do in your spare time.
I just pray to God. God, he covers the whole screen. Of course, look, PD. Kermit got big. Yeah. They call me Biggie Frogs.
God damn it, no. None of what you were saying is okay.
I love it when they call me Big Kermit.
Besides, if anything, he's more Greenface Killer.
I don't know who that is.
Ghostface Killer? You never heard of him?
I might have heard of him, but he's not relevant enough for me to remember.
Probably should have went with Green MX. Oh,
Oh,
come on.
okay, yeah, it took me a second.
I was gonna say, you gotta know DMX.
Yeah, no, that took me a second. I haven't listened to much of his stuff, but
Yeah, really, like, the three rappers that my brother and I listened to growing up were DMX, Eminem, and Big Pun.
I didn't really listen to rap too much. But in recent years, I've been listening to a little more, but more of the like the newer guys that pop up.
Ah.
But I do.
Yeah, see, I'm not a big fan of the newer stuff.
Well, the one rapper I like is NF. Kind of like Eminem, because he was inspired by Eminem. So, but he like raps about like it's I guess similar to Eminem, but the fact that it's about his life growing up and his music.
Yeah, see, Eminem's was mostly about his life growing up. Like, DMX, though, was one of those rappers, he didn't need to, like, rap about all the shit that he had. People just respected him anyway.
Well, he was also just a straight thug too, from what I
Yeah,
understand.
he was a badass.
Isn't he in jail?
I don't believe so.
I don't know. Last I heard, and this was years ago, he was in jail.
No, I think I don't believe he is. Let me double check that.
You can fact check. I mean, like I said, I heard this. Last I heard was years ago, and I never actually looked it up myself. This is just word of mouth from another person.
No, I think he calmed down a lot in recent years.
Oh God, it's the birthday. Cody. Yay! Happy birthday to me!
Let's see.
One of the stupidest things in when I was in Full Sail, a lot of the classes had us like play card games and board games just to like pick up certain things, like learn about the games and like get the rules and stuff because that's important for what we do.
Mm-hmm.
And one of the classes, I don't remember the name of the card game. We were playing this card game, and it was like, it was based off like, I think it was like Nickelodeon or like, I think it was like Nickelodeon cartoons. And basically, someone played a card. The goal was to get rid of all your cards, but it was, it was to get like, oh, I remember. So the rules, there were no rules in the beginning. Essentially, basically, there were rule cards. And you would play these rule cards, and that was at the time how you would win until it was taken off the board. And one of the rules was like you must talk in a character voice or you don't draw a card or something like that. I don't remember. So everyone just started doing a bunch of character voices. It was the dumbest shit, but it was fun because there's a bunch of us playing.
Yeah, I guess that shit like that always is.
Yeah, I started doing Homer Simpson, and when my one friend started dying, I don't know why he found it so funny, but because like I tried doing Homer, and it wasn't in my mind because when you say something yourself, it sounds different than how other people perceive it.
Everybody always hates their own impressions
because you can't tell exactly how you sound because of where the mouth your mouth is connected to your head, which is connected to your ear.
Mm-hmm.
So it sounds different. Which is why listening back to these recordings are.
So it looks like most recent for him was March 2018 to January 2019 for tax fraud.
Yeah, he's really softened up.
Yeah, apparently failing to file income tax returns from 2010 to 2015. Apparently, also during this time, he had failed to attend a drug treatment program ordered by the court after he relapsed on cocaine and oxy.
Alright then.
Yeah, as of January 2019, he is a free dude, so good for him. Hopefully he stays off that shit. Cocaine is that's kind of a no-nonsense drug.
I do not care, because I do not know the guy. So if that's what he wants to do, go ahead.
Personally, I don't. But at the same time, that's just not something someone should subject themselves to.
Nah, but, that's what he wants to do.
No, I get it. People are gonna do what they do.
I mean, a lot of these young rappers. Um, the most recent one I know of being Juice World. I didn't really know many. I heard one song on the radio, which he was pretty good actually. I was surprised. There might have been some like auto-tune stuff or something in there. I couldn't tell you.
Oh, you know there is. Very few people actually.
Either way, the song I heard at least was pretty good. He died doing, I want to say it was perp drink or something like that. Purple drink.
I don't know.
I don't remember. He died doing something, and he was younger than me, and I was like, whoa, okay. This is like when I was 20. Well, this is like last year, so I was 23. So I was like, poor kid. Man. He had a probably good, nice future ahead of him. He's like, well,
Unfortunately, the only, I guess, more modern rapper that I know of is this underground dude named Hobson.
I haven't heard of him, so
A lot of his stuff actually lampoons the stereotypical hip-hop community. I'll have to send you some of his stuff later. It's actually pretty catchy.
yeah. I have to find that one song by Juice WRLD that I liked. I forget what it was. It was about him and it was like his relationship with a girl, and I don't know if it was his actual relationship or that was just the lyrics. But it was nice. It had, nice lyrics. The music itself was good. Hey, we got a great. There we go. That's a start.
Nice.
I don't know. I just feel bad for all these kids that are doing this stuff and bites them in the end at a young age.
At a certain point, how bad can you really feel, though?
I mean,
you can only hope and hold out on people for so long, but at the end of the day, they make the choices.
I know. I'm just I feel bad because they had more,
Oh yeah, of course.
but taken away by either themselves or something that happened to them that forced them to be that way, or to do that substance. His fame is not great.
Oh, I know. I have no intention of ever becoming famous. It does not seem like my cup of tea at all.
See, I don't mind the idea, but I wouldn't know how it really is until being there.
Yeah, I have no interest whatsoever in becoming a public figure. It looks miserable.
There are some aspects I'm not crazy about. I don't like the idea of crazy fans, which is why I try to keep. I want to try to
That's
keep.
the same reason. It's the same reason I also have no desire to be a billionaire. Because like you look at these guys, like hell, even before the presidency, you look at guys like Donald Trump or Tillman Fertitta. Pretty much all of their friends are the ones that they pay.
I don't know who Tillman Fertitta is.
Consider yourself lucky. I think he's the richest restaurateur in the country, but he is a notorious asshole.
You know,
Like the only people who say they like him are the people he pays to say they like him. But if you ever eaten at a what is it, a rainforest cafe, or I know there's a bunch of different brands that he owns, but
I do know the rainforest, so
yeah, he owns those. His business strategy usually revolves around vulturing restaurants that are suffering from poor management. He comes in, buys it for dirt cheap because the business is failing, and then he puts his own people in charge and builds it back up, which I guess on paper is good, but strikes me personally as a little sleazy.
yeah. I mean, like, I think that's a pretty normal business tactic.
Yeah, it's
But
the lack of humbleness that accompanies it with him, though.
well,
Because he wrote a book on I've yet to read it, but as far as I've been made aware, that it's the premise of basically how he became so rich and successful. The title of the book is "Shut Up and Listen."
yeah, well, that's a bad start right there.
That, and I know for a fact the Fertittas are also a family very involved in organized crime. I don't know if Tillman himself is, but I do know his uncle Frank Fertitta used to be the don of the Fertitta crime family in Las Vegas.
Interesting.
So I would not be surprised to find out that several of his successes were attributed at least slightly to that.
Probably, maybe even without his knowledge.
I highly doubt it was without his knowledge.
Well, it might have been some background stuff. You never know.
Oh, he also owns the Gold Nugget Casino chain.
Does he?
Yes.
Interesting. It's not like I go to that casino anyway, but
My grandparents used to frequent it, but
mine did too, honestly.
I don't know. I feel like even if his family wasn't mobbed up, I feel like casino ownership is one of those things that just invites
Trouble.
that sort of yeah.
Oh yeah, it 100% does. My
I,
girlfriend.
I I have never known a completely legitimate casino owner.
Well, I couldn't tell you. I didn't either. My girlfriend's mom used to work at a casino in Atlantic City, and I don't remember her exact title. I think she was like a manager for cleanup stuff. I don't know. Of one of the things. It was a pretty decent position, but she would say how you'd find people like murdered or
Oh yeah, of course.
dead from overdose or stuff like that, and there's like people bringing guns all the time. She's just like, yeah, no, I'm leaving, I'm done. So I don't know. Casinos invite. I think aside from LA, because I know LA is pretty secure. What the heck is this? That
That's
is
a plant.
yeah,
No, like the monster's name is actually Plant.
that is lazy.
I don't know what that particular breed of plant is,
It looks like a palm
but
tree.
but the overarching breed of monster is called Plant.
That's dumb. That's really dumb. Yeah, so she quit the casino because she didn't want to die.
Like it would be one thing if casinos actually do what they advertise and like leave your fortune or lack thereof up to luck. But the machines are rigged. Really the only way you can get ahead is blackjack because you can exploit the game, but they'll throw you out and in all likelihood, depending on the owner, break your legs if you do that shit these days.
Well, I mean, they can kick you out whether they suspect you're cheating no matter what.
Yeah, I know.
Found out recently.
But they've got that thing where the house always wins, and with the way they rig up the slot machines and pretty much everything else,
Well,
it's a system designed to fail and just take money from stupid people.
again, because I'm in this field, I learned about slot machines and how they work and everything, like the ratios. They do have to, depending on state by state, they do have a payout ratio. They have to.
Yes, they
Levi?
are required to have a way to win. Like no slot machine can be completely win proof. That is illegal.
Yeah, and they have to pay out a certain amount of money per day, like a certain percentage.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of like what I have to do if I were to get into that kind of job. It's like I don't have to be in a casino themselves to do
Why
that.
would you get into that kind of job though?
Indeed. Just job websites. There are people hiring for stuff like that all the time. Very common in my field, actually. Apparently, they pay pretty well, from what I've been told.
Game designers program slot machines?
Yeah, it's all statistics and stuff. It's pretty much what we do,
Huh.
right?
I mean, I guess I didn't go to school for it, so
Well, yeah, you'd have no way of knowing.
yeah, you could tell me pretty much anything about your line of work, and I would have no choice but to believe you.
EA is a great company.
Okay, now that I'm not gonna believe. I said you could tell me something about your specific field, but there's some shit that gamers just know.
EA used to be decent. I remember when they had
Oh, I know.
EA Big, and their sports games were good. Street Volume
Yeah.
2.
Yeah, EA Sports was good. The Time Splitter series was phenomenal. That was another game that my brother and I played without wanting to kill each other.
I've heard of that series, but I don't know anything about it.
It's actually really good. Like, if you want to go and relive EA's glory days, I've never played the first one personally. You don't really need a whole lot of context because each game basically fills you in of what happened in the previous one. But the plot is alien race finds a way to time travel, goes back in human history, and tries to basically screw with history to prevent the human race from existing.
You just got one shot.
Yeah, I watched that.
That was not fun. That's not your fault, Kermit. Nothing could have been done.
And I don't know who you play in the first game, but I know the second and third you play as a gentleman named Sergeant Cortez, who is part of I think a special team of people in the second game, and he's kind of a one-man army in the third and final installment. But he goes back in time and challenges these aliens, the time splitters, in various time periods to basically stop whatever they're doing.
Interesting. Ow. Everything hits me too hard.
Fast footwork.
Oh wait, that's not what I want to use. Well, I guess I'm glad, because it saved me some guts. Ow.
But the other thing I heard about Fertitta, and the reason that a lot of people in this area aren't overly fond of him, I don't know if it's true or not, so it is purely alleged, so I cannot be sued for defamation or any shit like that. But he apparently, or one known fact is he's got a Ebenezer Scrooge-like attachment to his money. And he'll do things like when he hires contractors to work on his mansion or whatever, he will, I guess, stipulate it to where if it isn't done in a certain amount of time, he does not owe the full amount. And after that contract is signed, he will basically contract work that is basically impossible to complete in the allotted time. Like, he'll find loopholes like that to get around paying the full price for work that he employs.
Let's see. Oh shit, it's Austin. Why is this snake thing called Austin? Why is it given such a...
I don't know. Some of the names in this game are just random.
Oh, critical. Oh, that's nice. That's a nice hit right off the bat.
That's good, because Austin's got a pretty hearty chunk of health.
Yeah, I'm gotta try to whittle him down. Let me keep walking that poison shower. Not good. Really not good. Hit.
Oh.
Oh yes, just barely enough. Whew. That one was a close one. We actually really needed that one. Well, doesn't matter now, we lost. Might as well go for second place again.
Yep, might as well shoot for runner-up.
Oh, wait, it's this girl, you know, what's she have now? Oh, that's right, she's got this, I forgot.
Yeah, she's got Ganato now.
Yeah. Ow.
I don't even know what that was.
That was dig. An immediate return.
I was gonna say, you gave better than you got.
Oh, I shouldn't have gone this far. There we go. KO. Yeah.
That's a good win there.
She went from being an actual challenge to kind of being a pushover.
To be fair, your rivals don't put the hearts of their previous monsters into their current ones.
Well, alright, so we got some defense and some intelligence. Not the stats I was hoping for the increase in, but I'll take it.
Yep, any gain is a good gain.
Yeah, he's ready to go. It's a little tired, yeah, I can imagine. That was actually pretty tough, Kermit. I'm surprised you did as well as you did. Except for that last battle. The last battle was easy. Alright, let's see. Our next one is back in the jungle again. So we need to get that speed up. So is Enter actually staying with that full water team?
I don't know.
Oh shit. I got sent to that. Those episodes aren't even out yet. Ah, it doesn't matter. Because we don't know what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know
It's
what
entirely likely he could... Speaking of whom, why is he messaging me this late?
Is he actually?
Yeah, just got a message from him.
Speak of the devil and he shall arise.
Asking if we've got room for another.
It's up to you if you wanted to jump in. This is your call.
I don't care.
Alright, we can jump in as long as it's not crazy. I'm not dealing with that this late. Okay, so... Alright, we want to raise now. Get our speed up. Oh yeah, he gets to meet Kermit the Frog. Kermit.
Oh god, yeah he does.
Well, he didn't get to meet Rudy, unfortunately. Rudy passed before he got to see him. God, you go away. Taz is my least favorite out of all the rivals so far.
It's because he's a prick.
I know he's a prick.
He's an ignorant child.
I mean, the other girl was a prick too, though. The first one.
Oh, Midia?
Or whatever her name was. The one that had a straw monster and now we just beat her.
Oh, got him on.
Yeah, her. Yeah, don't care for her.
Well, to be fair, she's meant to be the Gary Oak of this game.
I know, she's still a prick.
Well, yeah, so's Gary Oak.
Yeah.
Well, okay, Gary Oak is a prick to Ash. And Ash, to be fair, is kind of an idiot.
Well, he, you know.
I get that they made him, like, quote, better in, like, later generations. It just didn't do anything to repair my first impression.
Well, we gotta also keep in mind he was 10 years old and... I mean,
He's still 10 years old.
I know, but I'm saying even at the time, you know, I don't know why they didn't age him up. Which means everything that he's doing is over the span of a year.
Because it's that fan theory. He's in a coma.
They even had a short about Ash being with Pikachu after a year. That in one of the movies there was a short where like they're celebrating Pikachu and Ash's first year reunion.
Yep.
That was in, I think it was the beginning of the Gen 3 movie, or not a Gen 2 movie with Entei. I think. It might have been 2000, but I'm pretty sure it was the one with Entei.
Well, the movies are weird because you can't necessarily take them as canon.
You can't. The only one that is, I think, is Mewtwo's.
Yes, but only because they wove it into the pre-existing narrative.
There's one thing, it wasn't really a movie, but I think it was like a special, where it was like, basically, it was like Mirage versions of all the Pokemon that Ash and Pikachu had seen, like all the legendaries. This guy had like tapped into Pikachu's memories. I was creating like Mirage versions, which were like, basically like ghosts, like holograms kind of like, of all these legendaries.
Interesting.
Yeah. It was a short one. It was like, I want to say it was like 30 minutes.
Oh, so more an OVA than a movie.
Yeah, I'm not really sure exactly what they consider it. Let's do the leaf here. Let's try to get a little bit out of this. we need to get charge up more. So the more that goes up, the better we'll be overall. So if we do this, we should be able to get 4 places. So 3 nosy halls and then 1 of the special ones.
Nice.
And now these nosy halls are giving us more experience than they were before, so...
Oh, I'll be back in a second.
Alright. If MJ joins in, I will entertain him. Level up. Alright, that's good. Oh, that took a lot. We might have to get 2 nosy halls. Jesus. Look at how much it took. Oh, at least we got to level up to 1. Oh well. We need more money. We are poor. Tomorrow, so we can investigate. Alright, so I did plan that. Alright. Always like to make sure. Let's see the time. Battle. We need money. And we need areas to go to. Squall Cup.
Okay, what'd I miss?
Not much. We only got 2 noisy halls, but charge leveled up, so that's good. Oh, it's Draken.
God, the fact that his speed is already that high.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah,
As I say that.
Yeah, apparently means nothing. Oh, Jesus.
Damn.
Kermit was pissed. Dodge it, dodge it. No.
Must hit him again for massive damage.
How do you dodge that when you're dizzy? You know what? To keep a distance right now, we gotta...
Saving up for a final charge.
Yeah. Yeah, that'll do it. Yeah.
This fight brought to you by the letters FU.
Let's see. So I think Giganto... Or, I keep saying Giganto, it's Ganato.
Yeah.
I don't know why I keep adding an extra G in there. So we need to beat this person and beat Ganato.
Offhand, I don't think that'll be terribly difficult.
Well, we'll see. Oh, that's a nice start. Keep our distance. Level 1, so... Oh, come on. That didn't do much. Distance, distance, distance. Aha! Oh, crit. Oh. Bye.
Not even a concern.
No, especially not compared to that last one. And Ganato, I don't think we've lost to Ganato yet.
You haven't.
Want to surrender? Just make it easier.
Unfortunately, your rivals don't do that.
I knew she wouldn't, but, you know. Oh,
I mean, it would be smart if they did.
She's great if she did. And there's no safe space either.
That's fine. Safe spaces are for wimps. Looking at you, Generation Y.
Get him. Damn it. That's not good. Come on. There we go. Nice hit, too.
There's the comeuppance.
Just a little extra.
Of course. Extra effort is always rewarded.
I was a little worried there for a second. But once that charge hits, it's pretty much game over for most people.
Yeah, unless the monster has a stupid high health and defense, one charge is usually enough to secure it.
Good job, Kermit. We might have gotten us into the jungle, who knows?
That would be nice.
A little speed and a little intelligence. As expected. Ah, it looks like we did.
Oh, nice. Yep, Kalaragi.
Alright, perfect. Alright, so that worked out. Like I said, I bet you that the next time we beat an ocean tournament, we can travel there too.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Alright, so let's head over there real quick, just take a look. To the jungle. We got 2 of the locales now, so that's good.
Mm-hmm. Only 2 to go.
So I'm pretty sure. Oh, this is nice looking. I don't like this.
Oh my god.
I don't like this, but everything else looks nice. Wait, it's that thing up there that's doing it.
Oh yeah, that little dancing monster. Shit.
He's doing it. It's his fault.
Then was it the cat that was doing it in Morks?
Maybe.
Or the squirrel, rather?
Well, the gopher god also had it, so I'm not entirely sure.
Well, because that squirrel in the tree counts as a separate monster. Just like that little dancing lizard does here, so it's probably that.
Okay, so I'm looking at this, so life gets a little bit here. Wait, repeat jumps, hippo. This ups our power a lot, but lowers our speed, which is not what we want right now. This ups intelligence, lowers power. Waterfall. Lotus, ups speed and lowers defense.
Lowers defense, which is kind of what your fast footwork already does.
Yeah, so this wouldn't actually be too bad.
No, this would actually get you to 999 speed faster.
I know he needs to rest first. He just did that tournament, so let's let him rest.
Send him into the flower.
Oh, hey, we've got our new arrival here. You look like one of the guys from the... Well, you look like one of the swamp vendors. Lek. Yeah, sure, fight him real quick. Why not? Oh, he's got one of these. And it's not very good, just like the last guy we fought.
Well, that's good for us.
Should probably look at what these effects do at some point.
I used to know them like the back of my hand. I just don't anymore.
I mean, there's no reason to. Well, there wasn't until now. Get him.
Kermit don't give a fuck.
No, Kermit's a brute. I am going to fucking destroy you. Eat shit and die. Yay! And this should... Yep, goodbye.
Damn.
It wasn't even a contest. Jesus. I think it's a good thing that we start off with the rabbit before coming to Kermit here.
Yeah, that fast footwork is paying more dividends with Kermit than it ever did with Rudy.
Yeah. God, the brown flashes are terrible, though. It was nice. It gave us a potato that's sprouting.
That's not too terrible.
No, I think this guy was also nice, but he's also like, yeah, I'm actually gonna try to beat you.
Well, that is what rivals do.
Yeah. Alright, so let's... I don't think we need to rest. So let's do the Lotus training. If we can. Alright. Oh, there's an alligator there. Alright. Alligator crocodile. Oh, that only lowers our defense a little bit, so that's not...
Yeah, it's a very minuscule reduction.
It's not too bad. Yeah, there we go. Get some fish. Yeah, it's already been 40... almost 50 minutes already.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got a lot done in this episode, I feel like. Oh, good, another one. Jeez.
I just noticed her backpack looks like a fish.
Oh, yeah, it does.
Oh, wait. No, that actually is a fish. Never mind.
Oh. Oh, it is...
I just noticed the way she had it strung. That's an actual fish.
It's a fish that looks like a backpack. Either way,
Yeah,
a clever
'cause,
design.
Yeah, there's actually a thing used for holding live fish that you catch called a stringer. You put it in the mouth and it comes out the gill.
Oh.
And that thing apparently took a hit.
His name is well, I mean, I'm not worried for several reasons. One, it's an octopus bee. Its stats are terrible.
Ooh. The balls. It dares dodge the charge.
And then it tries to attack us? The disrespect. Oh, it actually hit us with the Octowink.
Oh, bye-bye, guts.
Yep. Now I'm gonna have to actually smack you up. Yeah, see what you get? Octo Beam. Oh, Jesus. That's a first.
Yeah, these monsters are kind of freaky.
Yeah, these are weird. This is... What variant is... I guess this is the jungle variant.
I guess? I honestly don't know.
Oh, it looks like an omelet. Or I guess an egg, not an omelet. I would think it's from the jungle.
It looks like what would happen if you bred a Tentacool and a Togepi.
An apt description, I would say. And it's dead. Well, we don't need to worry about it any longer.
Give it a second lump to go with that first one.
It's lucky it didn't have to suffer a charge. Or, no, actually I did hit it with the charge, didn't I? I don't know. I forget. Whatever the case may be, it did not leave much of an impression on me. She gives us a fish. That does not look good. Oh, it's wrapped. Okay, never mind.
Yeah, what do you think it was?
I thought the leaf was part of its body. It looked corrupted. She was trying to poison us. Let's see. When's the next tournament? Next one's here, so we don't want that. We want that.
But the next one's in November.
Yeah, so we got some racing we can do. We can definitely up our speed quite a bit here.
Mm-hmm.
Or not. Kermit looks healthy. Alright, let's... I'm curious, what items do we have? Got that, which we want to save. Great amount of fiber contained glue. Broiled fish. Okay, I just wanted to see. I don't know if they would tell us anything. Alright. Let's try this again, come on. There you go. Oh, it's a great too.
It's always a trade-off.
Good job, Kermit. Keep it up. Kermit wants to rest. Yeah, we'll let him rest. He's getting a lot more games than he was before.
Mm-hmm.
So I will excuse it. Unfortunately, this means when Kermit gets hit, it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, it's... So, we're really gonna have to press that save before tournaments thing.
I always want to have, like, one of these bone and meat things. They always look good.
I would think, but with the bone right there, there's probably a lot of, like, sinew on the meat.
Maybe, I don't know. I should do like what Food Wars did, where they like, in that they made like a pate, wrapped it around the bone, and then wrapped the pate in like bacon. Yeah, it looked good, but you know, anime makes everything look good. So
Yeah. Real life, it's very much a Pinterest nailed it kind of situation.
yeah, it's probably very difficult, if not impossible, to make. Though if it is possible, I would love to try it. Wait, did I do the right... Oh shit, I did the wrong training. Well, I guess that wasn't too bad. I still got... Dropped their power a little bit. But we raised our intelligence by 19, so if anything we can go to another region and raise our power to make up for that.
Because I think in the jungle it just decreases your intelligence. What does it decrease here?
Speed.
Okay, so yeah, we don't want to do it here.
Yeah. I think the desert, it's the intelligence. So we can go over there real quick after this rest and see.
Yeah, that sounds like it would be right.
Let's go over to the desert real quick and just see it. Just to make up for the little bit of loss I just did. I mean, the bright side, he's more intelligent now, so...
Always a plus.
For what that's worth. Let's take a look. Yeah, lowers intelligence here.
Okay.
Yeah, so let's just do that. Take a look at this training since we haven't seen it yet. Oh, he's just pushing a rock. Yeah, it doesn't take brains to do that. There we go. 19 power. Oh, well, it looks like we're here for this. I didn't mean to... Oh, that's right.
Oh,
We actually
whatever.
made money.
And you actually know where all the noisy halls are here.
Yep. I gotta remember how to find them, but I know what, like, where... It's a small place, like, I can find them pretty easily. Off the top of my head, I know exactly how to get to two of them, because one of them's, like, right next to us. Wait, which one is it? It's this one. Oh, wait, it's not that one. Dried rain carp. That looks like a cow. Okay.
I mean, have you ever seen a koi?
Have. I had to think about that. I was like, have I seen a koi? I was like, oh yeah, I've been to Chinese restaurants. Okay, that it was this one. I forgot which one it was. Oh, it wasn't this one either. Alright, well I guess I forgot where one of them was. I know one of them is this plant. And that's not going to be it, and I'm going to be very confused. Alright, thank God. To 5 experience. Nice. And they leveled up, so we got charge at level 5 now.
Always a plus.
And then the other one is over
And
here.
MJ is finally here.
Is he?
Well, he was for a second.
I'm here.
Yeah, I can't hear when people come in when I'm recording. It doesn't make the sound. And I heard MJ, he was just very quiet. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kit.
Kermit the Frog here. I'm going to rip your throat out. Right, where was the last one? I forgot. It was by some rocks.
Yes.
Not too far. I can't tell. I thought it was around here.
Maybe it's the other side of the rocks.
Oh, yeah, here we go. I think this is it. Nope, alright, no. Just more life.
Well, you do kind of need that.
Kermit the Frog here, very confused.
There's another shiny. If you're looking for shiny things, I thought there was another one off to the left.
No, there's certain places that are always, like, set. That give
Yeah,
you...
there are fixed locations. There's 3 that increase the skill abilities.
Yeah, I couldn't remember where the last one was. I thought it was near, like, one of the rock formations, but
There's
apparently
still
not.
part of the training in this. Looks like it's easier than in Monster Hunter 1. Or not Monster Hunter, what? Monster Rancher 1.
Yeah, it's the third one. Of course they'd make it easier.
Yep, I have only ever played 3, so
I've watched a video
What
on
is the
2.
grueling time test where your training could potentially kill your creature?
oh, fun.
Yeah, we've only had one creature die so far.
And that was old age.
Rest in peace, Rudy.
After he got his ass kicked by Grandma Moshe.
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, not Grandma Moshe. Taz.
Oh yeah, the brat. That's right. Taz killed Rudy.
Yeah, according to our canon, this little brat in the forest killed his rabbit with a giant beetle.
You mean like that giant antlion over there? Or just like an actual like giant one of those giant beetle monsters? It's like a late game monster.
Beetle monster. Did they have Beaclons in Monster Rancher 1?
I think so. Let me check.
It's basically a giant ass stag beetle.
Anyway, go back to our training. So where are we? Okay, we got 2 months in between. Raise. We'll go a little longer here just since MJ's here, and just because we're going to that next tournament anyway.
Mm-hmm.
What was the name of it again?
Huh?
Beaklon. Beak spelled like a bird's beak and then Lon.
Okay, there was no beak long, so I might keep this forever for something else.
So our little guy here, his name is Kermit.
Hmm.
Kermit the Frog, you're going to fuck up this piggy after this one.
And for some reason, certain monsters in this game generate a shit shield.
Hmm. Not the worst thing.
Yeah, some things. We don't know why. Things get messed up here. Some of them turn it into puppets on strings. I don't know if it's the monsters themselves or maybe they're wearing something.
I don't know. A lot of the ones in the tournament, it was just the monsters. Because your rivals are the only ones who put accessories on theirs.
Okay, why isn't Kermit the Frog, accessorized?
He is.
He is. He's got an iron ball on his tail.
Oh, I thought that was just... To be honest, I thought that was just a natural thing for him because,
Nope.
some Monster Rancher monsters are pretty silly.
Oh, I know.
We've seen some weird things.
Like, the Rock Apes.
Kermit the Frog does not want fucking vegetables. Today's program is brought to you by the letter M for manslaughter. Let's see, so we got this month still. Just keep getting our speed up.
Mm-hmm.
We're almost to the max, actually. Oh, he failed. And our youngin's only in his... He's only a year old, so he's fine. It's almost
Yeah,
two,
should be-
actually.
Yeah, he should be coming up on 2 here sometime soon.
In January, I think.
Oh, that's right, yeah, because Rudy died 2 months before his birthday.
That's sad.
He was old.
Yeah, his performance... He had some pretty high highs right at the end there until that last one.
Yep, like a roller coaster. High highs, thundering lows.
That's pretty much all it was for Rudy. So far, Kermit's performing pretty well. I think he's only lost one tournament.
And even then, Kermit's suffered mostly timeout losses. I don't think he's been knocked out yet, has he?
I don't think so. He's almost maxed out in speed, though.
Mm-hmm. That's good, though. That means you can start focusing on power.
Let's see, we got... Alright, so it's the third week, so we can rest, raise, rest. And then we'll participate in the tournament.
Sounds good.
We need your top performance here, Kermit. In a reverse twist of fate, you're going to shove your fist up their ass.
He doesn't even have fists, though.
You could make a fist.
The spike ball would hurt less.
Probably, but still, he could do it.
Okay, yeah, now you're getting the max payout for that.
Let's see. So then it was rest here, right? Yep, okay. So rest, and then tournament.
And don't forget to save beforehand.
Yep. I'm not terribly worried, but doesn't hurt.
Yeah, unfortunately, I did see something about your next opponent was a golem.
Yeah, we faced them before. Honestly, we've only had problems with one, and that was our old monster.
When they got literally Sparta kicked and knocked the fuck out.
Oh yeah, he died. he got dropped to the minimum, and then the next hit did his whole health bar. Like what
More
would have
than
been?
that.
Yeah.
I think it did like 9 more than he would
hey,
have
it's
had
Turkey.
if he was at max.
Chris, The burger.
Turkey, icicle, and knoll.
This is the burger one, right?
No.
Oh no, that was ostrich. That was ostrich.
Yeah, that's right. Ostrich was the cheeseburger.
Jesus Christ.
That's horrifying.
That's right. This thing sucks.
If this thing was smart, it would have just given up.
Thankfully for it, I can't hit right away. I'm just.
Give him the tail.
Oh, he survived barely.
He actually pulled himself together after that.
Dodge it. Yeah. I smack him. Oh, he smacked us. Smack him. Get out of here.
Oh man, these graphical glitches.
Yeah, that's what we've been saying. Yeah, that.
We also said the thing I can't figure out is why brown of all colors.
Yeah, it's something with the models. The models must have something in them that's making that happen. Oh wow, those two had a blood match. I didn't.
Looks like no backed out of it.
Unfortunately, your rival's monsters
Right,
don't forfeit.
Oh, is this dude? Okay, yeah, we already beat him once.
Yeah.
You like
already whipped Knoll.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
He wants tree fitty Zach.
Oh god.
Jeez. Also, MJ, goddamn it.
I didn't hear what he said.
I said it wants tree fitty.
Kermit the Frog here is ready to commit manslaughter. Kermit the Frog, don't take that shit.
I don't think he gets it, MJ.
That's sad.
To be fair, that was what, season 1?
Tree Fairy of South Park, yeah, I know. I just didn't think it was funny.
Like, that episode came out when I was in middle school, probably.
Alright, you need to knock your shit off. Yay. Yeah, this is over.
Brutal battle.
Ow.
Doesn't even matter.
Yeah, not even close. Yay!
Get the hell out of my hood, bitch.
Kermit's kind of just been dominating everything he's gone into, except for like one tournament. And then he proceeded to make the other person that beat him forfeit.
Okay, so for context, Kermit has the benefit of an item early on that gave him a mid-tier move right after he was born. And literally as soon, like, the minute after he was born, Zach force-fed him the heart of his previous monster.
Jesus, Zach.
Which is where all that speed comes from.
Yeah.
Zach, I think that's illegal.
He likes it.
Hey, if Rudy didn't want to be force-fed to a dinosaur, he shouldn't have died.
Yeah. He left us his heart, too. It looks like it doesn't care. Yeah, Kermit's not the brightest of dudes.
Kermit the Frog here. What makes you think I give a shit what you say, bitch?
And to be fair, the only intelligence-based move you have is Fireball, and you don't really need intelligence.
Why do you think we've been sacking it? Alright, well, I will save it here, and I will say we will see you guys next time, because I think this is a little over an hour now. Yeah, it's an hour and 10 minutes again.
Alright, then yeah, now's as good a time as any.
MJ, thank you for being here. We'll see you next time. Thank you for playing the game. And there goes Kermit off into the distance.
Later.
Kermit the Frog here out to go fuck some bitches.